What's good, y'all? It's your boy Clientele, and you tune in to Street Watching News. Now, I want to apologize for this past few days that I've been uploading the show late, but the thing is that me and my partners, we've been filming a show based in Miami. My schedule's been real tight, and the show is insane. It's incredibly insane. Me and my partner Vincent, we've been writing this show for months now, and now we're starting to film. We got actors and everything. The show is going to be crazy. Don't worry, when the show's done, I'm going to inform you guys and let you guys see it and check it out. Trust me, it's going to be insane. Crazy, dope show that we got. But yeah, also, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be posting an extra link for you guys to listen to the Goon Tunes due to copyrights. That's why a lot of you guys weren't able to hear it through your mobile devices. So, about like when it gets to 50 minutes of the show, it's going to pop up, click here to listen to Goon Tunes. You guys just click it if you guys want to hear it over there. And I'm going to send it to another page where you guys can hear it and listen to it. And one more thing, I really appreciate everybody who's viewing my page, everybody who's leaving comments, even people who's like overseas in different countries. They say they appreciate watching the show, they're able to listen to it. Man, I really love the show, so I just want to give it a chance for everybody to hear the show. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Hey, now back to what we all been waiting for.
Breakfast Club, bitches! Good morning, USA! Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Hey, good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlagmane Tha God.
Peace to the planet, it's Friday!
Yes, thank God.
We made it.
We made it. We made it, and I made it yesterday.
Oh, man, you're going to laugh when you see this, Charlamagne.
What's the name of the roller coaster?
Jumanjaro?
I don't know what's the name of it, but yesterday, Angela Yee and I went out to Six Flags Great Adventure. It's a roller coaster amusement park. And,
Six Flags.
I made it.
People know it.
Yeah, they got this new roller coaster. It's called what?
I think it's called Is it called Zumanjaro or Jumanjaro?
Zumanjaro.
Drop of Doom.
Zumanjaro, Drop of Doom.
I'm going to tell you exactly what it is.
And that's something that you decided you wanted to go on. Something called the Drop of Doom.
Well,
Zumanjaro.
I don't even know what that means. No, could I spell it? Damn, they can't pronounce it. Why would you get on that?
Well, let me shout out to my daughter. She's the smartest one that I know that went out yesterday. She seen it and was like, I'm not getting on it.
Yeah.
Smart young lady. That.
Madison wasn't trying to get on it. Anything.
Madison said, no, I'm not getting on it. She was like, I just give me my bottle of water. I'll hold everybody's bags and I'll sit right there on the side.
Smart young lady.
So I went up there. Angela
I had already done it before Envy even arrived.
Angela Yee had a camera on her arm, and they were going to tape me as I went up.
Well, it was both of us.
First of all, it goes, how high does it go?
High.
Dumb high. High. It's the highest thing. It's the highest thing ever,
It's the highest thing ever in the world.
Highest thing ever in the world. It just goes. You keep going up, and you keep going up. It got to a point where I couldn't even look. I just closed my eyes and was like, just drop me when
it's
you
on camera.
And I yelled on the way up. I definitely did, because I was scared. At that point, if there was a release where you could get off, I would have got off.
Oh, you could have got off.
Nah, they wouldn't let, yeah, there was only one way off, down. So I yelled all the way up, like a little girl. You could say it, Charlamagne, like a little bitch. I was screaming. Ah! It got to the point where my son was like, was that you yelling? Yes.
I thought, listen, I was like, there were some girls screaming the whole time. It was Envy.
Yes.
I didn't even know it was him.
I told you, I don't know why y'all go to those places, man.
I was fine.
You don't pay somebody to scare you, dog.
I enjoyed it.
That's crazy.
I don't need artificial fear in my life.
You're crazy. Well, if you get a chance, go to Six Flags Great Adventure. It was an amazing time. The food was expensive, though. The food was expensive.
They gotta make money.
Yeah. But the rides were amazing. We had a great time. So shout out to Six Flags Great Adventure for inviting us.
Yes, and to Dan and Walter for taking care of us.
Shout out to Dan. All right, what you do, Charlamagne?
Nothing. I was in the gym, then I watched Black Jesus last night.
How was that?
On Adult Swim. Amazing.
Okay.
Everything that I thought it would be. I used to watch the YouTube videos back in the day. I'm a huge fan of Aaron Magruder, and Black Jesus was everything I thought it would be, and more.
Okay, well, we got front page news popping off. What we talking about, Yee?
Yes, well, ESPN has suspended another radio host, and that is because of LeBron. Also, if you're ever out of town and you don't know what the neighborhood's like, and you're wondering, is this a bad area, there's an app for that.
Okay, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Lil Wayne, Drake, Believe Me. Let's get in some front page news.
Doesn't their tour kick off today?
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
In Buffalo.
Okay. Well, let's get into some front page news. Let's start off with sports. The Timberwolves agree to trade Kevin Love to the Cavs.
We knew that was going to happen. I feel so stupid because I've been saying for the past 2 years LeBron was going to go back to Cleveland. When it happened, I knew that they was going to end up getting Kevin Love. Tweeted that, talked about that. We could have bet and made some money.
Yep.
Okay? Now the odds are, like, in favor for them to win everything. So
Now, also, Kevin Durant withdraws from Team USA. He just said he's tired and drained. Now, ESPN suspends somebody for what now, Yee?
Well, they suspended radio host Dan Le Batard. You know who that is?
Yep. He does highly questionable with Bomani Jones.
Yes, he purchased these You're Welcome LeBron billboards in Akron, Ohio. And it was from Love Miami. And the reason he said is because Heat fans never got thanked by LeBron after he left Miami for the Cavaliers. But they're saying that it was very hostile. I don't know.
I don't see what the problem is with
Me
that.
neither. I think it's a big deal. You purchased the billboard. Now, according to Le Batard, he said it's just fun anarchy, all meant in fun, which of course will turn into Cleveland people getting filled with rage, poison, and irrational hostility, and want to use those billboards as a guillotine. So, there you have it. I can't believe you got suspended for that.
All right, now, tell us about this new app. If you want to find out about a neighborhood, if it's nice or if it's a little, let's say, sketchy.
Well, say you got to go meet somebody in a neighborhood you're not familiar with. Or say you're moving somewhere and, you know, you're moving to a new city and you're not familiar with what's a good neighborhood, what's not. It's called Sketch Factor. And it uses crowdsourced observations and public data to gauge whether or not a neighborhood is sketchy. And it actually launches today. It's an app. And they said the reason is, you know, sometimes you go to Google Maps to find out, okay, I have to go here to this intersection, but you don't know, is it safe for me to walk through this area? And it'll sketch out, like, which route you should take if you have to walk somewhere. Maybe you should avoid this block. It tells you if a crime happens on that block or whatever. And it lets people give their own experiences. So it might say, a guy grabbed my ass here. Or lots of kids smoking pot after school and yelling at girls. Not threatening, but still concerning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a dope app.
Sometimes you don't know how good a neighborhood is if you're moving there until you go there summertime at night. That's how you can really gauge what is that neighborhood like.
Summertime at night? Why summertime at night?
That's when the
hood's out.
most people hang out.
Absolutely.
If you go during the winter, it's freezing out.
You
No
don't
one's
see
outside
nobody.
anyway.
But that app could be easy. Like, all right, let's say Brooklyn, right? Ask me about it. Say Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is
Dangerous,
a huge
don't
place.
move. The whole Brooklyn, dangerous, don't
All
move.
of Brooklyn is not dangerous.
Dangerous, don't move. Watch, Charlagmane,
What?
Chicago.
Don't even play with me like that.
See?
Chicago is a huge city.
Easy
There's
app.
beautiful places in Chicago.
That is
That's
true.
ridiculous.
All of Chicago
They do
is
it
not
specifically block by block.
Okay. Charlagmane.
Just let me know where everybody getting shot at. Show me the blocks where people getting
Yeah, it
murdered
tells you
at.
all of that. It uses police data and everything.
Yeah, that's all I need to stay away from. I just want to know where people getting shot and killed at. That's
Okay.
why I don't want to be.
All right, and that's front page news. And tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you need to vent 800-585-1051. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're having a bad morning. Whatever it may be. If you're upset and you want to call up and vent, 800-585-1051. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hey, tell them why you're mad.
I'm mad because I can't stand, like, when a female, she's steady getting tricked on, getting dogged out by a dude. And, you know, she's like, oh, we've been together this long. I'm going to stay with him. I'm going to let him do what he want to do. Like, no, you can't do that. It's too much stuff going around.
Shut your single ass up, girl. You single?
Are you
No, I'm not single, Charlagmane. Thank you.
Oh.
Are you messing with somebody else's man?
No, I'm not. I have a friend that she just, you know what I'm saying, she has a lot going on. Like, she come and tell me about what's going on between her and her dude. And then when I step to her and I be like, well, you know, you should do this, you should do that. She's like, oh, well, I'm going to just let him do what he want to do. And I'm like, dang, like, how long you going to let it go on? Like, real talk?
Yeah, hey, and you can't tell her nothing. She's going to stay with that guy no matter what you say.
All right, thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Say from VA.
Tell them why you're mad, bro.
Hey, look, I want to tell them, man, it goes back to yesterday, running Ask She segment. I couldn't get because y'all already passed the segment, but y'all should do a Ask Charlagmane segment because some people call up and ask the stupidest questions that they know the answer to. So stupid questions can get stupid answers. You feel me, Charlagmane?
So you saying
So in
I'm
other
stupid?
words, don't give real advice.
You know, you're saying I'm stupid. What you're saying?
No,
No,
definitely said
man,
you're stupid.
I feel like you gonna keep it 100. You gonna keep it real. You gonna, you know, when they call up and ask a crazy question, you gonna give them a crazy answer for it. You know what I mean? When they know the
got
answer
you.
to it, you know what I mean?
Got
So you want us to be mean to people?
Yes. Hello, who's this?
Hey.
Say, tell them why you're mad, Mama.
Good morning. Well, I'm trying not to rant, but I'm kind of mad at a lot of these black men who subscribe to this white media of you're supposed to be homosexual, you're not supposed to take care of your families, all that stuff is bullshit.
What are you talking about? Say that again. Say that one more time.
Well, let's not act like it doesn't exist. A lot of these men, especially the black men, have been emasculated. So let's stop acting like, oh, what are you talking about?
So hold on, it's the media's fault men have been emasculated? Maybe it has something to do with fathers not being in the home.
It's perpetuated. No, we know that it exists, but who has the control of showing things on TV?
What TV got to do with real life?
To a lot of things. We don't have to subscribe to a lot of things that they say is acceptable. It's not acceptable. That's my whole point.
Man, you blaming the media for things that we can control as a society.
No, I'm not solely blaming them, but they have a lot of control of what they put out there or what they have people say and do.
Nobody has more control over your society more than you, boo.
Yeah, but we're so lost. Come on now, and you're looking for guidance somewhere that you know is not the right place to seek guidance. Of course you're going to go to somewhere that you think, okay, well, the media is showing us this must be the right thing to do. If you already said they don't have guidance at home. A lot of black men have not been raised in a male and female dominant home. They're going to go to the wrong place. Look at all this ratchet stuff we got out right now. And a lot of people that's not black, they think that's the way we live, and that's not the truth.
Well, this is what we should
smarter
do.
Than that.
We should just watch reruns of The Cosby Show all day long.
That might work. All right. Tell them why you're mad. If you're upset and you need to vent, call us right now. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? Ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. Right? Now tell them why you mad on The Breakfast Club. Bitches.
Hello, who's this?
What's that?
You know how this go back Thursdays?
Well, it's Friday. Y'all could have said it back.
I just did.
Ain't nobody said that in years, so.
Nah. There we go. This is Ben Chris from Ohio, man. I'm calling because I'm mad because I was at the barbershop yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They gave you a bad cut? They messed up your hairline?
No. We talking about the On the Run tour. People tell me they ain't go because Jay-Z sold his soul. I'm like, why do people still talk about that? And how do you sell your soul? Like, I'm asking how do you sell your soul, and they can't tell me. It's just...
I hear so many justifications for why other people are failing nowadays. It's sad. We got so many excuses as to why we not winning that we got to look down upon everybody else that is. It makes no sense.
I hate when people fight to deny greatness, man. You just got to appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, bro.
It's really sad.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Jay from Brooklyn.
Tell them why you mad, bro.
I got 2 reasons why I'm mad. And you envy first, man. Why you always trying to hit on Brooklyn talking about it's dangerous out here?
Because Emmy's a very scary person. He's scared to go on rides, and he's scared to come to Brooklyn.
I ain't scared to come to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's dangerous.
I think Emmy's just scared, man. Why you being shook, son?
I'm not scared to come to Brooklyn, but Brooklyn's dangerous.
Nah, Brooklyn is a nice place now, man. It's one of the top cities in the country, you heard?
Yes, for your information, okay?
What part of Brooklyn you from, sir?
I'm from the east side of Flatbush, man. But
that's where I'm from.
Don't worry about the dangerous parts. It's still an expensive place to live.
That's right. You should see the real estate in Brooklyn.
All right.
And I'm mad at DJ Mustard for selling all these whack rappers that same beat, man.
It's working out for him. Stop it.
Yeah, he's doing all right, man.
All right.
Have a good morning. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, you can call us each and every morning.
And for the record, I don't think Mustard sells the same beat. I think if it was a voice, it'd be like the same cadence, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the same cadence.
But not the same.
Same sound.
Not the same rhythm.
Man, don't hate on that, man. Salute to that man. That man's got a hit for every pound on his body.
Oh, stop
That's
it.
about 345 on the radio.
Oh, stop it. You got rumors coming up?
Yes, well, we told you that Drake and Lil Wayne's tour starts today. But I have to tell you about something they're giving away to you for free.
Okay. All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Jeremiah, don't tell. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. Drake and Wayne, well, they're giving something away on their tour.
Listen up. All the guys. The Rumor Report. Guys. With Angela Yee.
It's The Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Drake and Lil Wayne tour kicks off tonight, and they're giving away a free app. It's called it's DVSLW, which is Drake versus Lil Wayne. Now, what you do is, it's like the same people that did Street Fighter and a lot of other games. They're going to let fans select their city, pick a side, Drake or Lil Wayne, during each night's battle, and then button mash as if they're playing Ultra Street Fighter 4 video game. and it helps the rapper power up and all of that.
I hope those guys are able to control their egos on that tour, because what if, Drake comes out there and washes Wayne every night? Like, the crowd is more into Drake than they are into Wayne. That could cause a little ego
I think anybody
clash,
that
right?
likes Drake pretty much likes Lil Wayne also, though, and vice versa. It's kind of like the same audience.
It's the same audience, but...
Because they have so many songs together.
It could get interesting, though.
Yeah, but personally, I would put my money on Wayne simply because Wayne has that catalog, man. That goes back to the Hot Boy days.
Drake has a lot of hot songs.
And Drake's on fire right now. Fire.
I mean, I think it's a good matchup, though, if anything. All right. Did you know that Ron Artest has changed his name yet again?
To what now?
Well, he's intending to change his name to Panda Friend.
Panda Friend.
Because he's moving to China. Now, this is according to a report from China Daily, and it's named after China's giant panda, which is a precious animal in southwest China. Now, he went on, Meta World Peace is his real name now, Ron Artest.
I thought Ron Artest was what his mama name was.
Well, his name, he changed it.
He changed it, legally changed
it.
To Meta World Peace, and he went on Twitter, guys, my Chinese name is not Panda Friend, it's the Panda's Friend. Just so you know.
I'm going to be totally honest. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn when he changes his name. I don't care when Diddy changes his name. That is meaningless news.
Well, Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace, a.k.a. the Panda's Friend, has done some very odd things. Remember when he got that job at Circuit City to get a discount?
Yeah. And if your name is the Panda's Friend and you don't know no real pandas, shame on you.
All right, Greg Oden, NBA player, got arrested because he punched his ex-girlfriend. Apparently, this was at his mother's house. It happened at 3:30 a.m., and she was bleeding in her face, had lacerations on her forehead, her nose area, swelling and all of that. There was blood on the living room carpet from a flower pot that was knocked over. Now, apparently, her friend, the woman's friend, was the one that told the police and told her that you need to go ahead and tell there's not that much love in the world. And initially the woman was uncooperative, but eventually she did have to admit that he did punch her. And according to police, Greg Oden told them, I was wrong and I know what has to happen. And he was calm, apologetic, and cooperative when they spoke to him.
Well, the girl is 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Greg Oden can't handle young girls. He needs to date somebody his own age. He's clearly 72. Find him a nice elderly woman to date, and maybe those things won't happen.
That's terrible that you would really punch a girl that she has lacerations, face swelling, all of that. What could you?
That's crazy.
And that she didn't want to tell the police.
Imagine that old, hardened slave hand fist hitting you. Greg Oden been there since the 1800s.
Yeah, now you're that old.
All right, Greg Oden older than the Oregon Trail.
And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Angela Yee. All right, when we come back, we got front page news, and also Q from World Star Hip Hop will be joining us.
That's my dog.
The founder. He's from Queens. I'm going to chop it up with Q when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Here's Drake with Trophies. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into some front page news. Let's start off with sports. Now, the Timberwolves agree to trade Kevin Love to the Cavs.
We knew that was going to happen. We should have put some money on the Cavs a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
But when I knew that he was going back to Cleveland. When he went back to Cleveland, I knew Kevin Love was coming. We should have put some money on the Cavs, man.
Now, also, Kevin Durant withdraws from the USA. He said he's tired and drained, so he won't be playing for the USA team. Now, let's talk about ESPN. They suspended somebody for what, Yee?
Yes, they suspended radio host Dan Le Batard, and he also hosts ESPN2's Highly Questionable. And that's because he purchased You're Welcome LeBron billboards in Akron, Ohio, and assigned Love Miami. Now, according to Le Batard, he said, it's all meant in fun, which of course will turn into Cleveland people getting filled with rage, poison, and irrational hostility, and want to use those billboards as a guillotine. Sports is so great, the more irrational, the better.
LeBron James really runs the NBA, huh? Do not make LeBron mad in no way, shape, or form, huh?
He said Heat fans never got thanked by James after he left Miami for the Cavs.
I don't see the problem with the billboards. If he used his own money to take out billboards in
it's not that big a deal. It's
Akron or Cleveland, what's the problem?
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about this
it's not
new
like Cleveland
app.
Can't use the money.
Now this new app can tell you what neighborhood is good, what neighborhood is sketchy, and all that.
It's called Sketch Factor, and it comes out today. So imagine the times you have to go meet a friend in a certain area. You don't know how safe it is, how dangerous it is, and you want to know what's the best route to take. You can go on Sketch Factor, and it actually does crowdsourced observations and public data to gauge how sketchy an area is. Also, if you're moving somewhere, it's a great thing to do because sometimes you're moving to a neighborhood, it looks great during the day, but then you move in, you go there at night, and it's not so great. So it's just good information to have, especially with all the neighborhoods changing the way they are.
Does it tell me where I can't get shot?
There's no place that you can't get shot.
It tells me where I can get shot?
Well, you're at least likely to get shot.
It will tell you what crimes have happened on what specific blocks, and it will also take what people have said about that neighborhood. For instance, one person said, a guy grabbed my ass on this block. Another person said, lots of kids smoking pot after school and yelling at girls, not threatening, but still concerning.
Oh, a guy said another guy grabbed his ass?
It was just a post on there. Somebody said, a guy grabbed my ass.
That could actually be a draw for some people, okay?
It could be.
I don't think anybody wants to randomly have their ass grabbed on the street.
I hate that word sketchy, by the way. Ladies, if you ever want to piss a man off, if he asks you how he was in bed, tell him he was sketchy.
Well, it's called sketch faster. And yes, sketchy is a great word to use.
Oh my God, it'll drive you crazy. First, you're going to Google it to see exactly what it means.
Nobody wants to be known as that sketchy guy.
Seems like you've been there before, huh, sir?
You sketchy set.
That's actually, I've heard people describe Charlagmane as sketchy.
No, you haven't. You heard them describe him as terrible. And don't care.
Sketchy.
All right, well, that's front page news. When we come back, we have Q from World Star Hip Hop. He'll be joining us. He's the founder and owner.
Now that's a sketchy
Real sketchy guy.
Yeah, real sketchy guy. We'll talk to Q when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Here's Jay, Beyonce. It's part 2 on the run.
Yep, the Breakfast Club, the world's most dangerous morning show. That was Beyonce and Jay-Z on the run. You know I'm a Pinky Smith Winfrey Knowles Carter, so I enjoy hearing that. When we come back, we got my dog, Q from World Star Hip Hop. He's the founder, the owner of World Star, and we're going to talk all things World Star. Keep it right here. It's the Breakfast Club.
That was Notorious B.I.G. with Big Papa. Morning, everybody. It's DJ, NV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Got a special guest with us this morning.
That's right. It's family right here. Our dog Q from World Star.
What up, Q?
Man, I thought Q wasn't going to make it. There was some rumors that you got shot and robbed.
I was like, what? You got
I was
shot
like,
and
is he
robbed
going to
in
still make it
Harlem?
to the show?
What's the first thing I said when I heard that rumor? I said, Q got security. He ain't not getting shot and robbed.
I told you, I just talked to Q.
Yeah, that's crazy. These rumors is bugging out.
How did that even come about? Were you even in Harlem?
No, I wasn't in Harlem, but it just spread out, you know what I'm saying? It just came at me. I was like, whoa, all right, cool.
Has anybody ever really tried to rob you while you've been out and about?
Nah, streets love us, man. World Star. Everybody love me, man.
But what about all those people that want to be on World Star that can't make it onto the site? They don't.
I mean, they gotta go get a job, you know what I mean? And
get beat up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a small investment for yourself, you know?
Now, I had an opportunity to watch the documentary, The Field Miami. This is the second one that you've been doing for World Star Hip Hop Films.
Yeah, no
excellent.
doubt.
I saw Trick Daddy was on there, Luke was on there, Gunplay, all the local artists in the different parts of Miami.
Yep.
And it's interesting because it is true that when we go to Miami, we just stay in South Beach.
True that.
Or we're downtown. And we're going to, you know, all the clubs out there. And they're saying, we live in Miami and we can't even go to Club Live.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the story is so impactful, you know what I mean? Like hearing these stories from these artists and the locals from like Carol City, Opalaka, and
Pork and Beans.
Pork and Beans, Little Haiti, Little Havana. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great that we as leaders of the entertainment space to, you know, get these people's voices heard. Because I feel like no one's doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know, all these power over there, CNN, and they ain't really in the hood talking to these kids and getting their voices heard. So I think it's my job as a leader to do that.
Now, the first thing people hear when they hear you talk like that, they be like, well, why do you put all them negative images on World Star if you care so much about the community then?
I mean, again, we show everything, you know what I'm saying? It's not just going to paint this Disneyland picture for everyone wants to see. So we like to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. And, you know, that's our job as well, to be real. I was around hip-hop since the birth. And, you know, growing up, you know, staying in the hood, it's all about keeping it real, loyalty. And I think that these videos were there before World Star. It's not just something that we created, you know what I mean?
No, you're from Queens, right?
Yeah, Hollis, Queens.
Hollis, Queens, right?
Yeah.
Now, how did you start World Star? Like, how was that idea?
I mean, it came about, you know, seeing the space with YouTube, you know what I mean, the success of YouTube back then when they got signed with Google. And I noticed that everything's going to be going towards videos, you know what I'm saying? Because I was one of the first cats to do a mixtape sites in 01. And then I was like, yo, this, you know, it's too saturated right now. Let me go ahead and think of the next curve. So that was videos online. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I respected the DVDs in the hood, and I felt like cats can't get these DVDs to be seen all over the world. So, you know, why not, you know what I'm saying, chop it up, break it up, and put it out there. So, you know, the whole masses just loved it, you know what I mean?
World Star's become a verb. Somebody about to get their ass beat. World Star.
It's a battle cry, right?
It's a battle cry. Now let's talk about this World Star movie that the internet's been talking about all week.
Oh, word, yeah.
They say it's going to be like a Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They say Russell's behind it. What's true? What's not true about this?
There was about two good friends, you know what I'm saying, trying to spend that last night together, you know? So it's kind of like a super bad, you know, meets Ferris Bueller.
Spend their last night together.
Oh, their last night, because one's going to be shipped somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like their last official day together. Journey getting to that party or getting to that event. And, you know, it's good.
And they do a bunch of wild stands up on World Star.
I mean, you know, it'll come out soon, man. We're working on it.
When's it going in production?
Late this year. And we're doing a lot of documentary. That's most important to me right now is the documentary. It's a field. Miami is really good. You know,
Chicago did really well. The first one you did was Chicago. Now, and you actually traveled to Chicago and went to all the different neighborhoods. What did you think when you were there? Because people talk about Chicago all the time and all the violence and everything. What was your take on Chicago while filming this documentary?
I mean, when I go to Chicago, usually I'm at Four Seasons, you know what I'm saying?
Right. There you go.
So
stay away from the Negroes.
So seeing the poverty, you know what I'm saying, and it's right in the backyards of these, you know, these congressmen, state legislators, you know, like I feel like these voices need to be heard, you know what I'm saying? So that was my job, you know, to go out there and feel it like going on ground zero and just walking around, seeing it for your own eyes and feeling it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like with videos, you feel it more than just reading about it. Editorial doesn't make you feel it, you know what I'm saying? No one cared when we talked about police brutality and harassment until we actually start showing the videos. Then people's like, oh, okay, I see what you mean, you know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of people don't like these videos that's so in your face. But then again, you know, these videos is what's going to help, you know, bring awareness. I don't mind they point at me or blame me for anything.
All right, well, we got more with Q from World Star Hip Hop in minutes, so keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's Chris Brown with Loyal. That was Chris Brown with Loyal. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Q from World Star Hip Hop in the building.
I remember when I first met Q, he was checking on these video vixens.
You learned
that's the beginning stages, you know what I mean?
You built one of them chicks up and she flipped on you.
Which one?
That damn cat stack.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what's going on? She got the World Star tattoo. She got your face on her. She can't stand me.
Oh, she hates everybody.
Yeah. Well,
I thought she took the tattoo off.
I think she took it off and put it back on and took it off again, I think, yeah.
What is your connection with her? Are you guys still cool? And why were you so drawn to Cat Stack?
I mean, you know, the potential of her putting a book out, because her story is, you know, real compelling. It's a good story. And, you know, but the thing is that she gets, you know, the alcohol, the
drugs.
You know, it kind of ruined that plan of putting the book out and working. You know what I'm saying? I just can't have anyone disrespect anyone in my team. I don't care who you are. So I had to let her go. You know what I'm saying?
You was disrespecting people on your team?
I mean, you know, even the bottoms, Sierra Leone, you know what I'm saying, and whoever, you know, she's very, when she drinks, she gets very, you know, belligerent. So I was like, yo, you need to chill out with the drinking, stick with business, and, you know, she's just very hyped, and so I had to let her go. But the book still be coming out real soon, though.
Oh, you still got the book? You still got the book coming?
Yeah, I still got the book. I mean, I signed it, I paid for it.
I mean, listen, he's going to get what he's going to get out of it.
I need my money back. You know what I'm saying? No new friends.
It seemed, did you get media training? When you were first doing interviews, you was just like, damn.
Well, can you stop doing that, please? Okay? I mean, can you get some media training?
Yeah. See, I grow, man. Success to you guys, man. I love you guys. You know, you guys do a phenomenal job here. And I'm good friends with everyone. This guy
did get some media training. Have you cut down your team of people that travel with you? Because you always have a whole lot of people, a whole lot of security. Every time I see you, it's very expensive.
Yeah. Like I said in the beginning, you know, the entourage, the shorties, you know, all this stuff. You know, after a while, you become an OG in the game. I've been in this game for so long now. You just start eliminating that, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you start thinking better things to do with your money than
waste it.
Yeah. So I learned quick, you know what I mean?
A lot of lessons learned.
Yeah.
And you and 50 settled that lawsuit that you guys had? That's over and done?
Well, yeah, we're almost done. Like 95%
That's been like
done.
the longest.
4 or 5 years, right? And every time I see him,
yeah,
I seen him a few years ago. I always bump into him at the games. We talk, kick it, laugh.
Oh, so y'all do chop it up. It ain't no...
Nah, it's no hate, man. I mean, all that yelling on the phone. I mean, he's acting, you know. Come on, man. 50. I'm like, why you yelling for? I ain't gonna say 50 acting now. 50. But he wasn't, I mean, why you yelling me for? I'm like, why you yelling for? You know what I'm saying? Like, someone emailing you loud caps, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what are you yelling for? So, cause me and him go way back, you know what I'm saying? I've been helping them since 99. And me and Who Cares, like, cousins, pretty much. And, you know, we started from the block, you know what I'm saying? And
cause y'all don't post none of his videos even now. He don't want you to, or y'all just choose?
I mean, we just choose to keep it, you know, till we get this lawsuit. Nah, we can post videos. That's no problem posting his videos. But I just want to make sure keep it, you know, separate until we come to a conclusion and we have truce.
Is he gonna own World Star when it's over?
Oh, nah, come on. No.
You gotta pay him?
Oh yeah, I mean, you definitely gotta pay him. You know what I'm saying?
Do a lot of people try to sue you?
Yeah, I mean, not really. You know what I'm saying? Because it's user-generated content. You know what I'm saying? They record it, they post it, and you know we can take it down. They don't want it up.
To date, what is the video that got the most hits ever on World Star?
Wow, that's tough.
When they swung on Charlamagne, like how many views did that one get?
That was regular. That happens all the time.
I think the bus driver, that was the illest.
Oh, okay.
You gonna learn today.
Yeah. Going to jail now.
Yeah.
The World Star movie next year, we can expect that?
Yeah, next year, hopefully by spring, summertime.
I'm in it too, by the way.
That's why he keeps on plugging in.
Hey, Q shows us a lot of love. I would like to know what the Breakfast Club. I mean, we'd probably still be successful, but not as successful without World Star. I really believe that.
Definitely.
All right, well, everybody check out the film Miami. That comes out when?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And he helped us out individually when we weren't together. He always posted yours, posted mine, and posted these. Always looked out, man. We definitely appreciate it.
No, man.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, sir. Q from World Star. World Star! It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Wayne might owe a milli.
Listen up.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
That was very clever what you did there, Envy. Wayne might owe a milli.
A milli.
Yeah, some people might not have gotten it, but that was very clever of you. I was shocked. Okay.
Every now and then the sun shines on a light-skinned man's ass.
That was crazy to me. All right. Lil Wayne, apparently he allegedly owes about $1 million to Signature Group LLC of Miami. Now, what is this company? Well, they're the people that give him his private jets. They said we provided Lil Wayne and his Young Money organization with the service they desired and expected since 2006. But they said the suit could have been avoided if Young Money Entertainment paid Signature Group as promised before the upcoming Drake vs. Lil Wayne tour. So apparently he's been using the Gulfstream jet for the past couple of years, got all kinds of upgrades made, all kinds of satellite phones, a custom bed, sophisticated medical equipment, and all of that, and they still haven't paid. I don't know if that's Lil Wayne's fault per se, more like somebody in accounting's department, you know.
He'll make a lot of money on the Drake versus Wayne tour. It'll be fine.
You can pay that after one show, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Lil' Kim has put out another song, her own remix of Hot N-Word. Right, over Bobby Shmurda, which makes sense because he's from Brooklyn, she's from Brooklyn. You want to hear what Lil' Kim is up to? This is the third thing that she's put out this week, okay? Let's hear it.
Been in love with Benji since the 5th grade. Role play, dressed up like a French maid. Cut that jiggy in the tweaking, ho. He even try to eat it while I'm bleeding, ho. Free world, free me, Millie, though. Free all my biscuits out in Philly, yo. I almost slapped them shit about a week ago. And my Brooklyn chicken just cut his off.
Statute of limitations on Hot N-Word freestyles is up. I don't want to hear no more of those.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
How's she sounding to you?
Kim is sounding good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
She sounds good.
I don't really understand the method and the madness with getting that Nick all the time, but
she ain't getting Nick that time around.
Not on that record, but she is sounding good.
All right, Beyonce, we told you already, she leads the MTV Video Music Awards pack with 8 nominations. Well, she is also going to be getting an award, and she's going to perform. She's getting the 2014 Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award.
And I'm going to be there queening out.
I know you will, girl.
You know I'm going to be at them VMAs.
I'm going to get you some Malaysian hair.
When Beyonce performs, be looking back at it. I hope she does a medley like Justin Timberlake did last year, okay? I don't want to hear one record or 2 records. I want to hear a medley of Beyonce's greatest hits.
All right, according to MTV, they said over the course of MTV history, the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award has been presented to exemplary musicians who have made an incredible and long-lasting impact on pop culture. So they said when it came time to choose for this year, one name stood above the rest. Global entertainer, singer-songwriter, and philanthropist Beyonce. She made $100 million twice going on tour this year with her Mrs. Carter show and On the Run. All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Who you giving that donkey to?
4 after the hour, donkey today is going to an elder statesman named Greg Oden.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Friday, August 8th. Today is the 8th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
8/8.
It goes to Greg Oden Jr. How you a junior, but you look like a super senior? If you don't know who Greg Oden is, he's a 26-year-old NBA player who looks older than Bill Russell, okay? He's been in the league about 7 years, but he has the face of an NBA veteran. Greg Oden looks like him and LeBron James popped off the same gremlin, but Greg Oden looks like he popped off at least a century before LeBron. You know who he is yet?
No.
Okay, let me keep painting the picture.
I'm like, huh?
Let me keep painting the picture. Greg Oden looks like the old man LeBron used to play in the LeBron's commercials. What was the old man's name? Wise or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, Greg Oden, Super Senior, was arrested on battery charges for allegedly punching his ex-girlfriend in the face. Yet another man who can't keep his hands to himself. Sorry, Stephen A. Smith. Greg Oden wasn't provoked by his girlfriend. There are no elements of provocation that happened in this situation. In fact, senior meal at IHOP 55-plus menu face Greg Oden himself said, I was wrong, and I know what has to happen. Well, according to reports, what had happened was Greg Oden, Super Senior, said he was arguing with his ex-girlfriend when things got out of control, and he struck her as he swung his long, old slave limbs to try to break free of two people who were trying to hold him back. Now, the fact that you had to be held back from attacking your ex-girlfriend is a good and bad thing. Good because if nobody was there to protect this young lady, this situation might have been way worse than just a punch to the face. And bad because it shows you really was trying to get this girl and had to get restrained. A friend of the woman told police that Greg Oden, who has never been carded for alcohol or cigarettes in his life, punched his ex-girlfriend in the face, and they said the young lady was laid out on the couch with a swollen, bloody grill. Listen. Wisdom comes with age, and clearly Greg Oden's wisdom doesn't match his looks. I know you're a young man, allegedly, Greg, but you look old enough to know better. Greg Oden looks like one of those OGs from Beyond Scared Straight who's on their 30th year of a double life sentence, okay? Greg Oden's mugshot from this situation looks like he was one of them old timers in life with Eddie and Martin. Greg, I am glad you are taking responsibility for your actions and admitting that you did something wrong, but there's absolutely no reason for you to be punching your girlfriend in the face. You got all that energy to fight your girlfriend, but your body is never capable of playing in the NBA game. Greg Oden has played about 82 games in 7 years in the NBA. His body is never in basketball condition, but he got enough energy to punch his girlfriend in the face. Your knees didn't give out on you when you was fighting one-on-dumb with your ex-girlfriend, but they always give out on you when you in the post. Give Greg Oden, a.k.a. Greg Oden Super Senior, the biggest hee-haw. The moral of the story is, Greg Oden, you just got to grow up. Control your emotions, okay? If you're going to look older than Oregon Trail, act like it.
Damn.
Shameful.
All right. He does look real old, though. Well, thank you for that donkey today, Charlagmane. Mm-hmm. When we come back, friend to the room, comedian, actor, Donnell Rawlings will be joining.
My guy, Donnell Rollins.
He is a pest.
He's
Judge
been
Donnell
pestering
Rollins.
us to come up here all morning.
That's family, though. Cold gang all day.
All right, so when we come back, Donnell Rollins will be joining us, a.k.a. Ashy Larry, so don't go anywhere.
He's still Ashy Larry?
He's still Ashy.
He has to surpass that at some point.
Nah, he's still Ashy Larry. The Breakfast Club, good morning.
Yes, that's Busta Rhymes' Touch It. And speaking of which, we got Donnell Rollins coming up next, and yeah, I don't know where that's going. On the Breakfast Club.
That was Pills and Potions. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, did anybody pat this snitch down, man?
Yo, I'm so hurt, man. First of all, my brother Donnell Rollins.
No, first of all,
Judge Donnell Rollins, Cold Gang.
Judge Donnell Rollins.
This guy got arrested for DUI.
Ain't nobody get arrested for no DUI, son. That's an allegation, man.
Everybody's like, you gotta give Donnell Donkey today. I can't give a man Donkey today.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's an allegation. And in the United States of America, it's true to say that you are innocent until proven guilty.
But New York Post said you got arrested for DUI.
Don't nobody believe nothing the New York Post say, son.
You were driving down the wrong way?
All right, let me explain. First off, my lawyer advised me that I should talk about this, but I will say this. There is a street in New York City where it's a two-way, and then a block away, it turned back into a one-way, which could throw some people off, and it threw me off.
They said you got pulled over, and the cop said, you know this is a one-way. You said, man, this is a no-flex zone.
No. When the police pulled me
I'm only
over,
going one way.
They said, have you been drinking? I said, no, I've been swerving on these hoes. Yo, we can't. It's nothing funny about this, man. On the serious side of it, the incident I was involved with could have went a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a situation where somebody was injured. It could have been a situation where I was injured. I'm fortunate. Like, I haven't gone to court for this yet. I'm fortunate at the end of the day, nothing happened really bad, and I could find some humor in the situation, but not in actually.
Well, I just want to apologize. I felt bad about it because, we were out the night before.
But anyway,
I left and went home. And then in the morning,
when I got pulled over, they said, "Who was you with earlier today?" Right? I said Angie Yee, and they said, "Step outside of the car." Yo, it was the minute I said I was with Angela Yee, they said, "Step outside of the car."
I'm sorry, that just happened.
So you weren't snitching. They said you was in jail snitching.
It was tough. It was tough. I did a hard time. So I think a total of 720 minutes. And my dad is a guy that was like in and out of the prison system. And I've done so many things to try to make him proud. Mm-hmm. But he never was as proud as the day where he found out I got locked up.
That's my boy.
No, that's what he said. He said, out of all my kids, I knew you was the one that would be able to do it. So shout out for my dad for, holding it down and representing for the clan.
Well, we're glad you're all right.
Yeah, I'm glad.
No, you're not, son. No, you're not, son. You didn't even ask about me. They asked me if I had a PBA card. I said, I know envy. They said guilty. But I expected somebody to put some money in my commissary.
You wasn't even locked up long enough for all that.
Yo, 12 hours, son. You know how hard it is for 12 hours, son?
I can't believe you couldn't tuck yourself out of that.
But you know what? I didn't really know the celebrity of Ashley Larry until I was incarcerated for that short period of time. It was like when they give you your lunch, they give you a cheese sandwich, right? They give you a little carton of milk and a orange, right? And the guy, he was a trustee, I guess. He was serving the lunch. He gave me one cheese sandwich, and then he looked up and he saw it was me. He was like, "Oh, Ashley Larry," and he looked around twice. And he pulled out another cheese sandwich, son.
Yes.
Yo, let me tell you something. You think it's a joke because you out in the free world and you all fly and everything?
Yes.
But to get a double cheese sandwich, son,
double cheese sandwich.
and I went back in the cell and I was like, 2 cheese. I thought I was like the gangster of cheese sandwiches after that.
I can't eat no cheese in jail because I don't know how long I'm going to be in there. I might have to.
You don't even think about when you locked up.
Can you guys stop cursing, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We
talking about jail, son. We got to curse.
What if somebody would have wanted to get props for having sex with you in jail?
What? Yes, you always got to take it too far. See? Now you want to go back to cursing?
I wasn't in there long enough
to
people to have a conspiracy against my ass. I think you got to be in 2 years before they go in on you. For 12 hours, you good to go to that. We're going to let you leave with your ass this week.
I'm going to put some lotion on you.
You wasn't in there long enough to get raped.
None of that.
There you go.
None of that. Not even an attempt.
Did you have to tell jokes in there? Like, you tell some jokes?
No, it wasn't a place, envy. You know what I'm saying? I know this world fascinates you, but when you in the joint, son, when you in the joint, only thing you think about getting out, son. And the whole time I was in there, all I could think of was, nobody knows what I go through.
Oh my goodness! Stop it already, Donnell. When we come back, we got more with Donnell. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Jeremiah. Don't tell him. Now, Donnell's here. Now, Donnell, you said you were in jail and you were singing August Alsina?
I had my hands up against the bar. Wish you could put yourself inside my shoe.
I just want to say it is creepy because Donnell keeps on sending me pictures of August Alsina.
I didn't send you no picture of August.
Oh, you want me to pull it up?
I said there's a picture. I said
let me pull it up.
What I said was there's a video that I appreciate. That's what I said.
You did not. It said.
Why you got this man crush on August, man?
It's not so much a man crush on August. The energy I have for August is the same energy I had for with Life Jennings. And I couldn't roll with Life Jennings. Life Jennings kept getting locked up. I'm like, I can't do a bid with you, son.
August a dog, too.
I like his story. If anybody came from a place of nothing and they aspired or was motivated to do something else and they made it happen, that's why it is.
You
he's a
also
great
said you
songwriter.
think he's cute.
I ain't never said
yes, you did.
Nah, one day we were
I never say he's cute. I never said.
You don't think he's cute?
I mean, it depends on what he wears.
Donnell, we was in L.A. You picked me up in the Benz and you had August playing. And I'm like, why are we 2 grown men riding around listening to this?
And then what you did was you tried to challenge my manhood. You thought everybody else was going to side with you. You posted that picture and said, Donnell going to pick me up playing August. Y'all feeling this or not? And everybody on your timeline said, yo, we give him a pass. We F with him like that, too. The streets represent the same feeling I represent, son.
Word, son.
Real talk, son. But let's don't talk about it. Let's move forward.
But I just want to say,
I don't want to talk about it. I didn't come here to talk about it. I want to move forward.
You know how I always say that.
That happened in the past, Angie. Let's talk about moving forward.
You don't even know what I'm about to say.
Let's talk about the movies I'm not going to be in.
Okay,
let's talk about I'm not going to be in a Russell Simmons movie.
Which one?
Whatever one coming out, I'm not going to be in.
You got a couple. You're doing one with Q from World Star.
Right.
You're doing one with Onyx.
Right. I'm not going to be in none of them. Let's talk about my future.
Grow House. You do Grow House.
I want to talk about my future.
All right, let's talk about your future.
I'm in Grow House.
I ain't really got no future.
Yeah, but nah, Mom.
You opened up for Dave Chappelle when he was at Radio City.
I did Radio City.
That was dope.
That was cool. That was
and you're going to be at Caroline's this weekend?
I'll be at Caroline's tonight through Sunday.
And I always come.
You always come, literally and figuratively speaking. But anyway, you can't laugh at that, son. That's
Well, Donnell,
did you just hit me with the joke laugh, son? The joke. This is a joke hater. They laugh like this. No, they'd be like, yeah, like. But I want to talk. I'm here to talk about the future.
Well, August said he's going to be in town and he might come this weekend.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. I was kidding.
All right. You're so disrespectful, son.
I'm gonna come out.
I'm emailing your brother.
I'm
emailing your brother, son. Every time you hear your brother,
why are you on the computer?
Yeah, I can't. That's disrespectful. You weren't on the computer when Onyx was up here.
I'm doing my Googles on you.
Nah, don't Google me no more.
I'm like, I know Donnell got something coming up.
Disrespectful, man.
That was so.
I can't believe he went on the computer
But
and
not only that, you can hear the type like, wow, he working on the donkey of the day doing my shows.
So now I want to ask you about some current events, things that just happened, okay?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nicole Murphy and Michael Strahan. Now, they are separated after 5 years of being engaged.
Right.
And they're saying that she went to the hotel room and started banging on the door saying, I know you in there with another bitch.
First off, that's like the African-American proposal. You know what I'm saying? You're like, let's get married just so you can just keep them off your back for a while.
Yeah.
But if you've been, and especially high profile as they are, engaged for 5 years, you got the money to do it. There's no reason that you won't get married. But, you know, I was listening the other day, Charlagmane said that time off, an opportunity that your conscience don't feel bad about smashing somebody else. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's a sexual break.
So that's true. A break means I'm going to go smash somebody else.
Oh, 100%.
All right, now what would you do if you were in the room with another chick and your girl came banging on the door like that? What do you do in a situation like that?
Hopefully I'd be in a situation where they would come inside, possibly partake in it. But if you in a room, it's not you can do.
Mm-hmm. Don't open the door.
You might as well open up the cat's out of the bag. Somebody knocking the door, you quiet? You got to open that door. You know, I had a situation. I had a roommate years ago in Brooklyn, and he got caught in the same situation. Girl kept knocking the door, kept knocking the door. He opened the door. 2 chicks in the room, birthday cake all on his face, champagne stains on his T-shirt, and all he said was, "It's my birthday." So, only thing Strahan could have got away with if it was his birthday. Sometimes people celebrate different ways.
That's not gonna work. That's some bad.
That sounds. I don't know about that one.
I mean, I'm a judge on Guy Court. All my advice is bad advice, huh?
Guy Court.
There you go.
Case closed.
Now you gonna be at Caroline's this week and tell them when?
2 shows Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 show on Sunday.
There you go. Donnell Rollins is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Drake with Trophies. Now let's get to the rumors. Lil Wayne, he owes a milli.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Before we get into the rumor report, I have an announcement to make.
Uh-oh.
You're pregnant.
No, I'm not pregnant.
Right.
Yay,
You know how
congratulations.
inappropriate that would be being what I just did in here this Friday?
Oh, took a shot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that would
Definitely
be
not
right.
pregnant.
That would be
You're absolutely right.
disrespectful.
No, I was
Not
going to
pregnant.
say Envy was asleep and he farted in his sleep. It was
Yes, he did.
disgusting.
No, that sounded like a chopper. It sounded like somebody lit a gun
He
off.
fell asleep. I heard some snoring, and then I heard a...
You didn't hear it.
It was
Charlagmane
bad.
told you didn't hear it.
You may want to check.
You didn't hear it. And I just checked it, and it might be a little sharp.
You know when an old man just farts in their sleep, you feel sorry for him?
The whole room shook.
Then he just started giggling. Jesus Christ, man.
Gosh.
If you like it, we love it.
They put all my business out there.
No, it was bad, man. It really did sound like a chopper went off.
It's just a little one. Everybody does it every once in a while.
I don't
Hey.
fart in my sleep.
How you know?
You're right.
Wipe yourself. All right, let's talk about Drea. She is single again. Now, she put up on Instagram, I'd rather focus on my family and career than a relationship at the time. I did my best to make things work. I am not the one who failed. So I guess he must have messed up. Orlando, who she was dating, and you saw him on Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
So she's single. You like her, Charlagmane? Oh, you're not single.
I don't think nothing's wrong with Drea, man.
I don't
ain't
think
mad at
nothing's wrong with her.
Drea can get this penis.
She don't want that. We got to move up. You know what I mean? Not down. All right. Let's talk about Charlize Theron. The actress Charlize Theron. She wants to get Tia Mowry banned from Soul Cycle classes.
Why?
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 I know it sounds so random, but apparently Charlize was upset because Tia went to the tabloids and said that Charlize Theron was nasty to her and mean to her at Soul Cycle classes. So Charlize got angry and said that she was going to get her banned. The manager refused to ban Tia Mowry from the classes. Mm-hmm. So she said she was going to go to the top to get her kicked out of the class. She said, quote, "This nobody who was famous for a minute 20 years ago can complain to the tabloids about me, but I can't expect you to protect me from hangers-on in your studio."
Isn't Tia on The Real? Oh, that's the other one that's on The Real.
Yeah, I think her sister's on The Real, but she's on, yeah.
She's on what, yeah?
Nothing.
You can't stop me from going to Soul Cycle classes. Okay?
Yeah.
Because even if you get me kicked
That's
out
so
this
rude.
one, I'll find another Soul Cycle class. I mean, come on.
But Charlize Theron, according to Tia Mowry, she went to introduce herself to Charlize Theron, and Charlize Theron rolled her eyes and said, "Oh my God." That's not nice. Not nice, Charlize. Okay. Drake and Lil Wayne, you know, their tour kicks off today, Drake versus Lil Wayne, and they're going to be giving away a free app for you. It's called DVSLW, which is short for Drake versus Lil Wayne. So it's a collaboration they're doing with Capcom. They make video games like Street Fighter and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So you can select your city, pick a side, Drake or Lil Wayne, during each night's rap battle, and you can button mash as if you're playing Street Fighter to help your favorite rapper power up. And you impact their performance in real time. So while they're performing, it's impacting their performance.
So
who you think is going to win?
Wayne, Drake.
Which one?
Nah, man.
You almost sided with Wayne.
Almost.
Listen, I'm not a fan of new Lil Wayne music. I do like the new stuff he's been putting
You don't
out.
like his new music?
I do like the new stuff.
I like his new music.
Light Skin Six Together.
I'm talking about everything
Drake.
previous to this. But I think he's got a better catalog than Drake.
Drake got them hits right now.
Yeah, but Wayne can go back to the Hot Boy days and do stuff like, you know, back that ass up. When he does drop it like it's hot, the stadium's going to go crazy.
But you always got to remember, Drake is light skinned.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
I mean, he's prone to a loss.
No, he's not. We gonna win.
You farted in your sleep this morning, dog. Like, oh, man.
That's a loss.
You can't prove it, and I can do it right now without sleeping. Look.
Come on, man. Chill out.
Oh, he really farted again.
You're a grown-ass man,
You're
dog.
so
Come
disgusting.
on, man. You got kids. You got kids and you gonna fart on the radio, dog?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Stop that, man. For real, man. You're a
nothing
grown-ass
wrong
man.
with a little shark. All right.
Why would you do that?
I don't see nothing wrong.
You're a taxpaying citizen with kids, grown-ass man, married, and you just gonna fart on the radio?
Little shark in the morning. All right. People's Choice Mix is up next. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051 at DJ Envy on Instagram or Twitter.
Shark DJ Envy.
Don't
and let him know what you want to hear.
Don't start that. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Yo. Turn your mic on, man.
Yo. I feel good today, man. You know what I'm saying? My movies in theaters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Salute to my brothers, Leonardo.
Congrats.
Donatello.
Congrats.
Raphael. Michelangelo. Young Jeezy. Neo. Jadakiss. We out here. Big day for us. Mm-hmm. Big day for us. You know what I'm saying?
So what you want to do?
You stop screaming at me, sir. Because you turn your mic on, Angela. This is called radio. You can't talk.
Let's get some pizza.
Stupid.
The moral of the story is, Greg Oden, you just got to grow up. Control your emotions, okay? If you're going to look older than Oregon Trail, act like it.
Damn.
Shameful.
Charlagmane, thank you for Donkey today. And when we come back, we got the positive note. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on. That was loyal.
So tired of hearing that record.
No, you're not.
I'm not loyal to that record anymore.
No, you're not.
My loyalty to that record is null and void.
I bet if you had one more shot, you'd be in here dancing
Could you
and
please
singing.
stop trying to feed people shots, G? We've had enough already. It ain't even 10 o'clock in the morning yet.
And Charlamagne, if a rich girl wants you, you ain't loyal.
Nope.
I seen you.
You know I do.
I see how you do.
I know if a girl got some bread, who? Who won't? Who?
You are thot.
I'm out here.
Okay.
I was saying the other day, I told one of my friends, if Charlamagne was a female, he'd be the biggest hoe in America.
Man, I'd be out here balling. Evelyn wouldn't have nothing on me. You hear me?
Stop it.
I'd have me a soccer player. Baseball's good too now, but I'd have me one of these 7-figure soccer
Come
players.
on, you little thunder
Easy.
thighs.
No shame.
It was on a positive note.
Listen, WWRD, what would Rihanna do? Okay, ask yourself that this weekend when you're faced with any difficult decisions, because you're probably not going to have a good time if you don't. And by difficult decisions, I mean whether to have another shot or not.
Charlamagne the Thought.
Breakfast Club, bitches!